back, guys. In this video, we're gonna do a week in my life video as I'm training for a half marathon. So I know in the past, the videos I've done have been mostly just about my running, but the running is only a small part of the whole picture. What really ties it in together is the running and my keto journey together. I want to share kind of what I do in the middle of all that. Today is Monday, it is a rest day, and thank God it's a rest day, guys. I'm telling you what, I had my long run on Saturday and I only had to run 7 miles. It's the longest I've ran so far, and I about died. I will admit that I came out of that 7 miles very discouraged, very, I'm questioning if I'm even going to be able to run a full marathon. Let's be honest here. That's only 7 miles. 7 miles is nothing in the grand scheme of 26.1 miles. Okay. It's not even a blip on the marathon radar. And I felt like I struggled. Now, there was 1 week I pretty much missed. I had to start a whole week over, and that sucked, but I've determined since I started running that I'm a very accident prone person. I got up, it was a Tuesday, I went for my run. It was only supposed to be a 5K distance, no big deal. I've been upping my times, and so I was just having fun running, and I wasn't really paying attention to where I was going, and my foot hit a divot in the sidewalk. And because the type of shoes I have, I had to go a full size bigger than what I normally wear. I feel like that helped contribute to what pursued after that, because like I said, I hit that it was like a little divot in the sidewalk, and I went down, and I went down hard. I got up, I finished my run. I'm proud of myself, but like my leg was bleeding. It was like a big gash. I took a video right here, so I'll put it up here for you. And I finished the run, and then the next day I ran as well, but both of my knees were badly bruised. What I went ahead and did, because after Wednesday, I did nothing for the rest of that week. So I didn't feel like it didn't feel right to me to continue on in a new week. So I just went back and I repeated that week. After that, I've been spot on. I've been doing my planks. When I need to do my planks, I've been doing all of my runs. There was a couple days I woke up early and I couldn't do it. Nope. So I ended up doing a couple evening runs, even though I said I wasn't going to. Currently, I weighed myself this morning. My weight is at 148 pounds. When I weighed myself, it was exactly 148.0. I've only got about 20 pounds until my goal weight. I've really knuckled down on what I'm eating. I'm also drinking a lot more water. I've been on top of my electrolytes. Anyways, I got out of the store. My throat, I got halfway through my shopping and my throat started to hurt. I really hope I'm not getting sick. Anyways, I gotta get home. I've got kids to school. I just went shopping. I got my nails done. I'm cooking dinner now. I'm just doing spaghetti. The rest of the house is gonna have the spaghetti noodles with it. For me, I'm just gonna have the meat and the sauce. Well, my day's pretty much over. I'm gonna curl up in a blanket and watch some anime. I'm waiting for my video to upload. It's a little late. My husband's been working a lot of hours and he hasn't had any days off, and it just so happened that he was able to have 2 days off this last week, and it was on the weekend. And in the 21 years we've been married, there's only 1 year in that entire 21 years that he actually had an actual Saturday and Sunday off. So it was pretty exciting. He had Saturday and Sunday off, so we got a little bit behind on my uploads. So, but yeah, I'm sorry that, my uploading has been a little off, but I will get that back on track here soon, I promise. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, and today I have to run for 4 miles. 4 miles really isn't that long, so I don't know why I'm feeling nervous. The only thing I can think of is because it's the first run I've done since my 7-mile run on Saturday. And because that one was kind of difficult, I guess I'm feeling a little nervous about this run. I just gotta remind myself how much I love running and just take the time to just relax and have fun. Anyways, I'm procrastinating. I need to start actually getting ready, put my shoes and my socks on, and so we can get out of here. Let's get out there. I made a stop at the store to get a few items. My son's birthday is tomorrow, and so I have like a lot to do today, so I've just mostly been running errands, and I didn't want to bore you guys with that. But when I was in one of the stores, I saw this Oreo Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. That sounded good. Now, granted, I'm not a huge fan of Coca-Cola. I have never even tried the Zero Sugar Coca-Cola, but this Oreo Coca-Cola Zero Sugar sounded really good. So I figured my first time trying it, I would do it right here for you guys right now. So I like to try new sodas, and I give you guys my opinions. And granted, I'm gonna be a little biased because again, I'm not a Coca-Cola fan, but let's give it a try, shall we? That's really good. I'm getting vibes off of something else, another type of soda I've had, but I can't put my finger on it. I'll have to think about it and let you guys know. But it's giving me vibes of another type of soda that I've had. I don't know, but you can taste the chocolate. That's so good. I absolutely love it. When you're trying to wrap presents. I guess he wanted to help. Hi, Garfield. Today was kind of an exhausting day, but we managed to get everything done. I didn't get to record as much as I wanted to. This man right here is gonna be 9 years old tomorrow, but we got all ready for his party tomorrow. I did it's like a sausage, egg, and potato blend. And all I did is I mixed the eggs and the sausage all together, cooked that all up, and then that was my dinner, and I just sprinkled some cheese on top of it because, again, I wasn't super hungry.
lettuce, cheese, bacon bits, guacamole, ranch, and just Alfredo sauce. For me, my family had chicken Alfredo, but obviously I'm not doing the noodles, and I didn't feel like making rice or anything like that for myself. So I'm actually not very hungry, but I do need to eat something. So seeing as how I didn't eat much today, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this keto ice cream, and it is so good. All right, today is rest day. I had some errands to run. After dropping everybody off at work, I stopped off at Starbucks. I got myself a drink. This is a unsweetened passion fruit iced tea with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and some heavy whipping cream. For lunch, we were craving sausage egg McMuffins. So I just came home and I kind of made my own. I used my keto bread and I just popped it in the toaster for a little bit and then made my eggs, and we got some sausage patties and I added that in. I signed up for a full marathon race. It's gonna happen in April. I've got plenty of time to train still. I'm a bit nervous because I haven't even done a half marathon yet. The highest I've ran so far is 7 miles. I also feel confident that I can do it. I feel like it will be good incentive for me. The only active race I've done is a 5K that was an actual race with like other people, right? With a start line and everything. I ran a 10K race, but that was by myself. There's no half marathon races happening anywhere around me anytime soon. So I'm probably gonna end up doing another charity solo race for my half marathon as well. I'm still not skimping out on my training. I've worked out a whole schedule, a whole plan that will have me ready for marathon by April. And it's towards the end of April. So, I've got, again, like I said, I've got plenty of time. I mean, I don't feel like I'm skipping any steps. Again, yeah, I'm not going to be doing a half marathon in an actual race, but I still will be running it. I'm still doing my training to get to a half marathon. And then once that's done, I have a 20-week program that will get me to my marathon. That's my good news. I had to share it. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today. I'm really nervous about my run tomorrow. So I'm just going to snuggle with this handsome little man right here. 8-mile run today. Just starting out. My legs are a little sore, but I'm finding this to be kind of a norm for me. So I'm trying to slow my pace down. I definitely have a tendency to start out way too fast in the beginning, and then I end up at a crawl pace by the end. And I want to try to flip that to where I'm starting out slower and conserving my energy, so that I can push through with a more consistent pace. You know, I've got all these energies and I'm raring to go, and so then I just let my body go. And so I'm trying to hold myself back. This is where pacing matters. But I'm also trying to keep my cadence up. Cadence, at least for me, isn't so much about speeding up my pace, but the slower your cadence, if you think about it, the longer you're putting all of your weight on each one of your legs, right? And I have been practicing this since my shorter mileage runs, right? I start out slow with a slow cadence, and my legs really start hurting. When they really start hurting, I'm like, crap, I need to pick up my cadence so that I'm not straining my legs with having to balance so much weight so much longer, and then my legs will stop hurting. So now that I'm getting good and warmed up, my legs are stopped hurting. Speaking of warm-ups, instead of doing my usual
warm-ups. I actually went on Fit On today and did one of their warm-ups because I know I'm gonna be on my feet for a long time today. I got a lot to do. So, and the trainer today, she really likes jumping jacks. So hopefully this warm-up choice won't kick me in the butt in the end. So I will check in with you guys at my halfway point. Halfway, I got a bit of a downhill, not very much, but it's good enough of a break to drink on some more water and eat some more, or I'm gonna eat something now, about halfway, or I am halfway. So my next 2 hills, they're big, but I get a nice break in between because it goes up and then down and then back up and then back down versus what I just did, which was just mostly all uphill. It's only about a mile. It's only about a mile, but when you're going up a hill that steep for a mile, it feels like 7 miles on the downside of my other 2 big hills. To let you know how I'm doing. Now I get about a 2-mile break until my next uphill. I'm at 5 miles right now, only 3 more to go. So I'm basically a 5K. I can do 5K, right? Only 1 more uphill to go. It's my usual one, the one I've been doing all of my training, one I'm used to. So when I get to that one, I'm just gonna embrace it like a friend and know that I'm almost done. I did it, guys. I ran my 8 miles. I was feeling great. Like, it was way better than my last long run. And I factored in a couple things. I feel like some of the things that contributed to this run being easier is, 1, it was much cooler. When I went out the door, it was only like 52 degrees outside. So it feels about like 64, 65 now. So I'm starting to, towards the end there, I started feeling the heat. But in the beginning, it felt really, really good. I also drank a lot more water. I made myself eat one of the bars. If you're not used to drinking water and you're not used to eating, your stomach is gonna need some adjustments, and so you might feel nauseous for a little bit. That's why it's important to practice with your water and eating during your training so that when your marathon comes along, you won't feel sick. So the ickiness I was kind of feeling on my last long run was normal. So at least other people have experienced it. Don't wait to drink water when you're really, really thirsty, because by then your body is already starting to dehydrate and your body's gonna have to fight harder and you're gonna lose energy. Take plenty of sips, even when you're not feeling thirsty. I was constantly taking sips, right? So not like big gulps, right? Just constantly taking sips. I wasn't really letting myself get thirsty. I can tell it was working because my lips didn't get dry, my mouth didn't get dry. I did not stop during the stoplights this time. I did the Vine touches, and I'll tell you what, that was a nice break from the run. I was still keeping my heartbeat up, but it was stretching muscles and using different parts of my legs, so it felt like I was getting a break, even though I wasn't really. It just felt really good. Also, I ran that 8 miles in like an hour and 32 minutes. So I'm definitely a slow runner. Definitely a slow runner. This has to be the most disgusting thing I've ever drank. I'm gonna drink it, but I thought it'd be cool because it's strawberry kiwi, and I haven't had strawberry kiwi in a while, but it's gross. I wouldn't recommend. Here's my lunch. It's chicken and bacon salad with cheese, ranch, and guacamole. Yeah.
and it is a big salad, and I can't wait to eat because I'm hungry. So I'm showing you my dinner this way because I was so hungry and it tasted so good that I consumed it all before realizing I was supposed to film it. My husband grilled some burgers, and then we had lettuce and tomato and green onions, and I put it on this keto bread. Unfortunately, this is the only kind we can find in our stores here anymore, and I just do not like this brand. I'm gonna finish it up, but I think after that I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna try the hero bread because I've been hearing a lot of really good things about it, but this is just not good. The only way I can eat it is by toasting, and then I used the Miracle Whip Light, and then there's the nutritional facts for that. I felt like some chocolate, so I'm eating one of the keto ice creams. So good. I'm pretty much recovered from my run. I did a really good cool down stretch setup, and it was great. I also bought a roller from Walmart. See what I can do with it. But I have another run tomorrow, and that's gonna be a little difficult for me because I'm used to having my long runs and then having a break.
Go in.
Here I am out running again day after my long run. I was expecting it to be really brutal, but I'm actually feeling pretty strong today. I got 4 miles today. It is flipping cold right now. It is about the same temperature that I always run in, so I plan for that. But the sun is hiding behind clouds, and so because of that, you can feel the cold. So I'm gonna put my Green Bay Packers game in my ear. They're playing against the Cardinals today. Go Pack Go. Managed to make it the 4 miles. It was interesting listening to football instead of like music and stuff because that's usually the only thing I really do. So this is the first time I've listened to football while running, and it was actually fun. I'm pretty sure I looked a little funny when my Packers got a touchdown, and I'm like, woo, go Pack Go. But anyways, I was doing really good. I was feeling very strong. I don't know what happened around the 3 mile mark. I started getting really bad pain along the bottom side of my foot, and it is hurting bad. Every time I walk on it, I don't know if you probably can't tell, but I'm limping, but every time I walk on it, it sends shooting pain up my leg. So I did finish the last mile run, and I kind of ran funny. I kind of ran more like on the inside part of my foot, so it didn't hurt too bad. Probably a mistake. I probably should have just stopped. I still have some strength training later today, but again, I'm doing that later in the day. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna get back to my Packer game.
That leg feeling better, and we've seen it the last couple of weeks with a couple of Jordan Love scrambles. During the run, holding defense. It's a 5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
Just a good job by Jordan Love right here. And you heard when Laura talked to...
So I know that she has not got to be featured in pretty much any of my videos this week. She didn't run with me at all this week. There was a couple times she could have went with me, but when I called her to come out, she just looked at me like, I ain't going out there, stupid human. So she didn't want to go. She wanted to stay in bed. Yeah, you wanted to stay in bed and sleep, didn't you? I have to share this because I've got both of my fur babies laying with me. Even though Garfield is like, way over there. Come back, Kiki. And a Packer game. All right, it's been a little bit since I got home. And I ate my lunch. And I'm watching the Packers game still. And we're into the third quarter. and my team is doing so good, and I'm so happy. Wanted to give you a little update. My foot is still hurting really bad. There's some swelling on the side of my foot, and I just don't know what I did. Honestly, listening to the Packer game while I was running was probably not the best idea. I don't think I paid attention to my running at all. I was just so focused on the game. So I don't know if I just landed wrong at some point and hurt it, or if I was just having crap running, which, you know, can happen. Running stance is very important. It's what helps prevent injuries. I do not know if I am going to be able to do my strength training today. I can't put my full weight on it without shooting pains going all the way up my leg, all the way up to my hip. And I would rather skip a strength training today and then have my rest day tomorrow and not have another week setback. For next week, I want to be good. So I think even if my foot's feeling better, I just don't think I just don't think I'm going to do my strength training today. So that way my foot has a chance to rest. Because if it starts feeling better, that's a good thing, right? And we want to keep that momentum going. And I don't want to risk re-hurting it or, you know, restraining it, trying to do strength training. So I have no clue what I'm going to do for dinner. But yeah, I think this is going to conclude my video this week. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to finish the Packer game, and I'm just going to rest my foot and probably later play games with my family. So thank you guys so much for joining me this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys stick around, and I will definitely keep you up to date on how my marathon training is going. And every second week of the month, I will share one of these, you know, a week into my training videos. I'll definitely make sure to give you guys a weight update and stuff like that as well. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their weekend. Bye.